And today I want to talk about personal development, entrepreneurship, management, everything from marketing and promotions from an artist's point of view, from an artist, entertainer, entrepreneur point of view. When you're an entertainer, this is your business, and your business is your baby. You nurture it, you mold it, and you invest in it, right? And you have people that work with you and that grow with you from the ground up, which is very important. And those people are very important because they want to see you succeed. And that's the most important thing about running a successful business is having people that are down with you since day one. So not only is this my baby, but I dabble in so many aspects of the entertainment industry as an entertainer and as an entrepreneur because I want to expand my brand. And when you expand your brand, you're expanding it in ways to further grow and monetize, and you're setting yourself up for the future. So, when people say, oh, they're setting up their 401k or, they have savings, this is where it starts. And it starts with marketing, it starts with promotions, it starts with publicity, it starts with um, being able to know your goals and understanding your goals and taking the necessary steps to reach those goals. And when people understand that part of your your future, then it's easy to map out your goals. And you have to be very dedicated. You have to, they say a hustler never sleeps, and that is totally true. You never sleep. You have to be awake, stay on top of your business, and you have to listen. And I always say, learn from other individuals that are successful in your field of work, no matter what it is. And that's what I've done. I've been in this business professionally since 2005. And all I've ever done was study from my peers, study from those who are leaders in the field of work that I'm trying to become successful in. And now that I'm a leader in my field of work, I have the same individuals that come to me and that ask for advice. And when I first started out in this industry, I learned, excuse me, I've learned you can't really walk around with your hands out. You have to have something to offer in return. And as I grew in this business, I've learned that when you have something to offer in return, then that's when you start gaining more respect. And respect means opportunities. Respect means support. Respect means respect means investment later down the line. Excuse me. So, from an entertainer, from an entertainer's point of view, as an entrepreneur, I started Diggs Media Group. I started my first company was Gold Dig Entertainment, and then later I changed the name to Diggs Media Group. And we are a marketing and promotions agency. So not only do I represent myself and I have a marketing team that works with me, but I also represent other clients as well. And when bringing on other clients, the whole goal is understanding what they want to achieve. What do they want to pursue? And for me, using my um, business tactics and resources, I may not be able to use them on myself, but I can use them on other clients because it'll be more beneficial for them. And whatever resource I'm working with. So when it comes to bookings, for example, dealing with certain talent buyers, they may not want to book Keldamuzik because Keldamuzik isn't Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, but they may want to book another major client that I represent that's more established. And so by doing that, that's how I build a relationship with that talent buyer or that promoter. So everything is all about using your resources and knowing people, and not only knowing people, but just having genuine relationships with people, because it will come back to you later to actually benefit you. Excuse me. As a speaker, you always need to have water next to you. So, aside from Diggs Media Group, or I should say within Diggs Media Group, I started a beret line called Tamz, and I'm wearing one right now. Tamz for me is a genius idea because it really helped me get into the fashion industry from working with people in that area, um, from models, designers, and producing fashion shows, and being able to host fashion shows, perform at fashion shows, and having the non-traditional model walk the runway wearing this beret without being judgmental about the model, about her age, her height, her weight, her ethnicity, where she's from. No, you wear the Tamz. So that's another marketing business angle that I have going on. And because of Tamz, it's just opened more opportunities for me in the fashion world. And being able to sell these like hotcakes, I'm not only just leaving my fan base with something, but also giving them something to make them feel good, something they could benefit from. Every artist, every, musician, actor, model, we all have a merchandise line, right? Some of us sell clothes, some of us sell hair, makeup. Mine is an accessory, which is a beret. I've also donated to a few hair loss organizations as well, um, because I feel that this is not to cover up anything, but it's supposed to enhance your beauty, enhance your looks. And I've donated to, a cancer uh, nonprofit, as well as a alopecia nonprofit. And so for me, in order, like for me to give back using, something that I came up with that was originally for my fans, but for the community, it's not only helpful to them, but it's helpful to me on a different level, even from an entrepreneurial level. So the whole point that I'm getting at is you have to think outside the box. And that's what I've been doing as an entertainer. Think outside the box. In what ways can you further expand, promote, market, and publicize yourself without spending a lot of money and using resources that you currently have? And that's exactly what I've been doing. So I've also been producing films as well, because as an entertainer, I'm an actress. Again, everything started out with music, but music is the reason why I've dabbled in so many parts of the entertainment industry. It's opened doors for me. So even uh, excuse me, even from producing film projects, right? Short films and soon feature films and starring in other people's films. That has also expanded my brand as well. And now I'm dabbling into the film festival industry by marketing and promoting my short films into the film festival circuit. There's a series that I'm in called The Hodges that will be screening at the Sacktown Film Festival coming up in April. And that's another amazing opportunity because now you're on the IMAX screen. You are looked at differently now. You're not just a music artist, you're not just an entrepreneur, but you are a star. And again, that's the most important thing about being able to expand your brand is just really dabbling in areas where you never thought that you were capable of doing until you actually do it. And again, that's why, people ask me all the time, how do you do what you do? Do you get any sleep? Who do you know? Why is it that you do so many things? There's no answer for that. If you're going after your passion and something that you love and you're passionate about, there's absolutely no there's no way of explaining it. There's no way of telling people how to achieve your goals and how to map out your plan. You really just have to go with it and go with your gut instinct. Outreach is everything, right? And even if you have to hire somebody for that, hey, hire somebody to make phone calls for you. Hire somebody to do email outreach for you. Hire somebody to do something if you can't do it yourself. But it's all about rubbing elbows, again, with those who are in your field of work. Again, my name is Keldamuzik. Thank you so much, Global Speaker Talk, for having me. I hope you've gained a lot from this speech and see you guys soon.
Together we are Global Speakers Talk.